Yo, yo, yo. We're back with another video about books. Trying to get in the mood.
Okay.
Hey guys, we are back. This is our first video of the year for 2022. Man, time flies.
Yeah.
It took a bit of a break. So we decided to record a video and talk about our goals for this year.
That might be. It might be a little late for this, but you know, we took a very long break.
So my goal is I have a Goodreads, thanks to this one. So there's a little like reading goal thing that you can fill out if you have an account with them. And I picked 50 books. I didn't pick 50 books. 50 books are what my goal is, number-wise, for the amount I want to read for this year. I think that's probably easily achievable. Well, achievable, I don't know about easily.
It would be easy. It should be easy.
We'll see. Yeah, I mean, technically I already read 2 books this year.
See,
so 4%.
You know, I'm something of a scientist myself.
Anyway, I only have 2 goals. So that is my first goal, 50 books in 2022. And my second goal is... looking at my reading journal here. My second goal is it's just a reading challenge. So for each month, I need to read a different type or genre of book. And for January, I need to read historical fiction, which I just finished, which is the greatest historical fiction or adventure novel ever written, in my humble opinion, which is The Count of Monte Cristo by Alexander Dumas. Dumas. He's French. Was French. He's dead. Fantastic book. One of the best books ever. Definitely. I'm beating a dead horse, but I always say definitely recommend. I just finished the unabridged version, the audiobook, which was very good. The one on Scrib that I listened to. I don't remember the name of the guy, but it's the highest rated one. It's definitely worth listening to. February, I need to read a romance. Oof, go figure. Oof, that's going to be tough. March, I need to read a self-help / how-to book. April, I need to read a young adult book. That may be as challenging
dun, 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 dun.
as a romance book. May, science fiction. That'll be easy. June, nonfiction. July, I need to read a suspense / thriller book. August, contemporary fiction. September, true crime. I'm not sure I've ever read a true crime book. October, fantasy. November, memoir / autobiography. And finally, for December, mystery. I don't know that I've ever read a mystery book either. So I have lofty goals for 2022.
Reading of Kendra's books is what I'm seeing. Because all you've got is sci-fi and fantasy over there. I don't have very many, you definitely don't have any young adults. Or romance. Or mysteries.
Well, those are my lofty goals for 2022. What do you have? What are you doing?
All right, so I set a goal, Goodreads goal as well, but I don't know if you watched my last video, but I did 100 books in 1 year. That was pushing myself like ridiculously amount though. So
Well, it was 101 technically.
yeah, technically, yeah, it was 101 because I finished one right like December 31st. So anyways, and that wasn't even like planned though. My plan this time around is just to do 80. I like how I say that, just to do 80.
Just 80. No big.
Yeah, just
no
80.
big. NBD.
Like I said, 100 push. I pushed for that really hard because in the end of October, I realized I was really close to it without even trying. And then, so I really did shove myself into, so it was pretty much literally like I was reading a book. And then as soon as I was done, I put that down and picked up another one. Like it wasn't even like I gave myself that much time to really think about what I thought of that book before I moved on to another book. I would like to be able to do that this year. So I was thinking if my goal was 80, then I would be able to do that. Because like I said, I almost got to 100 without even trying, and then I realized I was so close. Then that's when I really shoved myself to do it. So my goal for Goodreads is 80.
So
and then,
humble.
I'm a very humble person. I have a few little like knick-knack goals. For instance, I borrowed multiple books from certain people, and I have not given those books back because I have not read them yet. Like there's a good stack, stuff like that. But the ones that I want to read 5 classic books this year. I know that seems like a small number, but I'm not a big classic reader. I've tried multiple of Jane Austen's. I did, what was the picture? Dorian Gray, yeah.
Oscar Wilde.
I did that very recently.
You liked that one though, didn't you?
Yeah, yeah. I did the vampire book. What was that one? The first female vampire.
Carmilla.
Yeah.
I think when you're reading classics, you always have to keep in mind that it was written in a different era, a different time, and so you have to not only take in the story as it is, but the context and time period with which it was written, and so there's a lot more to think about.
There's a lot, yeah. You got to really
when you're reading a classic,
right.
You're not only reading about the story, but also that time period and how they perceived whatever it is they wrote about.
And sometimes it's like hidden meaning that they are really trying to hide, but at the same time, like the Dorian Gray book, I felt like was about gay men. He just couldn't really put that out there.
Oh yeah, for sure. That was a huge cultural taboo in their time period, for sure.
So, I would like to read 5. One of them will be, well, yeah, I can say that. One of them will definitely be Monte Cristo. He's kind of got me really into this. Like, he's really selling it, so let's see how well it goes. Maybe it'll be a book that you and I could talk about. We are going to try to do at least one video a month that has to do with us reading the same book.
We talked about it, and we think that would be more engaging for the viewers if we were on the same page regarding books we talk about, because if you watch our videos, you know that our tastes differ quite a bit, and I think it may be jarring for a lot of people that watch that see 2 different people talking about 2 different groups of books on a regular basis. With YouTube channels where it's a singular person, it's a lot easier to focus on what they're talking about because there's not some dissenting voice in the same video or anything like that. So we're going to try to be more on the same page in our videos going forward, so hopefully that's more engaging and relevant to the viewers.
Maybe one of your goals should be reading Harry Potter.
We'll see.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure?
Stay calm.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, that's what we could talk about on this page. Anyway, and then I also would like to finish 3 whole series, not ones that are still going on and the author still writing them, but ones that are complete, 100%, no more books coming out, kind of a thing. I have multiple series that I have started that I've not finished, and I would like to be able to say that I've finished 100% of certain ones. Mistborn is one that I've thought of. Game of Thrones is another one.
You just finished the middle Mistborn book today,
the second
didn't
one,
you?
yeah, I did.
What is
Well
it?
of Ascension.
Yeah.
So anyway, my hopes and dreams is to finish 3 series. And then the last thing that I want to do is reread the Kelly Armstrong series. This will not be part of the 3 series because this would be a reread for me. Like I said, Bitten is the first book. We'll just put it up here somewhere. I've read this series multiple times to the point where the books have fallen apart and I had to get new ones, and I have not read them since I've gotten the new ones, and so might as well start breaking those in and go ahead and read them. That's 13 books in that series, and so I want to be able to get through the entire series within this year. So then I have a few others, but they're not anything that really needs to be talked about.
Also, if you guys have any ideas for us on what we should be doing video-wise, let us know. Put it down in the comments. Since there's 2 of us, it's a little different than most booktubers. You know, they're usually on their own, or they have a guest that they talk about a book with. So since it's 2 of us, almost every video, that's a little different for us. But yeah, anyway, maybe we'll get more focused on what we do in the future on the channel, and maybe even to the point where we're focusing specifically on books we read together, and other than like book hauls and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think that would be maybe more engaging. But what else do you got as goal-wise, though?
That's it. That's all
That's
I got.
it? Okay.
Yep. I have this my journal thing that I found. It's from Little Inklings Design. And so in here they have like places where you can do like on the cover reading challenges. I don't know if you can really see that or not, but and then like reading rainbow where you pick like colors on the cover that, you know, so stuff like that in the alphabet that doesn't involve the or a. So, you know, stuff like that. I'm gonna try to fill these out before the end of the year in hopes, but we'll see how that goes. Like I said, this is my first. I was doing bullet journals last year for my like reading logs. I'm not that creative. I'm a very structured type A person. I'm very organized and like I'm not a very creative person. So bullet journals I feel like are more of a creative, like you have pretty much a free for all open page, blank page, and you can do whatever you want with it. And I'm like trying to make it all graphy and organized and listy.
It looks like an Excel spreadsheet.
Yeah.
Is what it looks like. So it's just like a color pencil Excel spreadsheet. So yeah, she doesn't really do art.
No, and not only that, but every month was like exactly the same because it needed to be exactly the same because my OCD was like kicking in, and I was like, okay, it just doesn't work for me. So I'm trying something different with this because, as you can see, like
it's very structured.
It's very structured, exactly, and it, you know, there's even like a freaking planner in here. Anyway,
Yep.
we'll see
So
how it goes.
If you made it this far, give us a like if you would, and comment down below if you have some ideas. Subscribe if you're not subscribed, and hopefully we'll see you soon in the next one.